You know that moment when you're standing in front of the mirror, squinting at your own reflection thinking, I should be over this by now. Yet, that's the trap, the cosmic joke, the hamster wheel of self-improvement. Because the second you try to prove you're healed, you're already whispering to the universe, I still don't believe I am. Healing doesn't flex, it breathes. It's the quiet confidence of a tree that doesn't check if anyone's watching before it grows another ring. And you, yes you, have been trying to grow with one eye on the crowd, wanting to not care what they think, while secretly hoping they'll clap when you finally stop caring. That's like trying to meditate while checking your phone for how enlightened you look. Every time you chase approval, you teach your nervous system that love is out there, somewhere behind someone's expression, opinion, or emoji. But biologically, love, it's a neurochemical loop. It happens inside before it ever lands outside. Your brain literally mirrors the energy you believe. When you decide, I'm enough, your nervous system calms. When you doubt, it spikes cortisol. Science calls it psychophysiological coherence. Spiritual people call it alignment. Same thing, different label. Imagine a river trying to prove it's wet, or a flame apologizing for being hot. That's the madness of the mind when it forgets what it already is. The river doesn't need to explain itself. It simply flows, shaping stone by persistence. The flame doesn't hold back because someone nearby fears getting burned. It just burns, and in doing so, gives light. You've been dimming your flames, waiting for permission from the dark to glow. And all that's ever been asked of you is to ignite anyway. From the big picture level, all of this, every self-doubt, every cringe at a comment, every need for validation, is the universe playing dress-up, pretending to forget itself. Consciousness exploring insecurity, just to rediscover power. It's not a flaw, it's a curriculum. The lesson, freedom, doesn't come from never being judged. It comes from realizing that judgment can't touch your essence. So chunk down. That means next time someone side-eyes your truth, you breathe. You notice your pulse. You let the chemicals ride through your bloodstream like weather, because storms pass. And beneath every thunderclap, it's the same damn sky. What do you really want? Peace, freedom, authenticity, love? Notice each of those, it's an internal experience, not one that depends on someone else's face. When you live by internal values, external opinions, they shrink to background noise. When you live by external approval, your soul stays on probation. You already know the science, the brain's reticular activating system. It filters what matches your beliefs. Believe you're not enough. You'll filter proof you're not. Believe you are, and suddenly the world becomes friendlier. Not because it changed, but because your lens did. And yeah, fear still shows up. Fear of rejection, fear of looking weird, fear of not being enough. Fine. That's just the echo of an old neural pathway firing off, like an over-eager alarm. Every time you ignore it and act anyway, you rewire the circuit. That's neuroplasticity. That's karma rewritten through repetition. Avoid the call. And karma loops you back to the same damn classroom until you learn the lesson. Answer it, and the universe promotes you. Simple math. So here's the game. You stop proving, and you start being. You stop apologizing, and you start expressing. You stop fearing, and you start experimenting. Because you've already done this before. When you laughed too loud and didn't care who heard. When you danced badly and it felt amazing. When you said what was true, even though your voice shook. That's authenticity in motion. You've practiced it your whole life. You just forgot to notice. Every time you choose authenticity, your prefrontal cortex, it takes charge and your amygdala chills out. Every time you regulate your breathing, your vagus nerve signals safety. That's spirituality at the cellular level. Your biology agreeing with your soul. Call it frequency upgrade. Call it parasympathetic dominance. Call it divine flow. It's all the same machinery running through the body. Now imagine a world where more people stopped proving and started being. The ripple hits culture, relationships, families. Kids grow up seeing adults who don't outsource their worth. That's evolution. Not of species, but of consciousness. Ignore it. You keep living on reruns. Embody it. You write a new show entirely. So the next time you catch yourself thinking, I want to prove I'm healed, smile like the universe just told a joke. Because the punchline is, you already are. The lesson isn't to earn peace. It's to remember, you were born from it. And when you finally stop trying so damn hard to be enough, you realise you always were.